Yogi Clan, welcome back to Yogi Cycle Service, where I am Yogi. All right, what are we going to talk about today? Today, I want to talk to you about my 5 most favorite YouTubers that are out there. I thought this would be kind of fun to do and cover some of the people that I look up to, not necessarily that I model my channel after, but some guys that I look up to. But before we get into that, before we dive into that, I want to talk about some of the new and cool things that we have coming to Yogi Cycle Service in this channel. As you can see here, the lavalier mic. I went out and got the Purple Panda. Today, I should be getting also a Tascam recording device. You might have seen, I'm going to release it also today. Got a GoPro. Right now, the GoPro is mounted on the side of my helmet because I already had a clip mounted for the side, but soon we're going to relocate that to a chin mount, so it should be a little bit better video footage. You're not looking at the right hand side, which is what this first video is going to be. Hey man, we're learning, we're growing, we're expanding, we're changing, we're trying new things. So after recording that first video, I realized, yeah, it's probably better to have a chin mount. That way it's a little bit better view for you all as subscribers. And speaking of which, please go ahead and click the subscribe, click notifications, click likes, and all those good things so we can help grow this channel. But I do have new stuff coming, so not all my videos will be recorded in this truck anymore. We're going to go ahead and change that up. We're going to do a little moto vlogging. We can, some of these discussions like today's, like talking about my favorite 5 YouTubers, we can do that on a bike. So you got a little bit of scenery to look at instead of just watching me sitting here in the truck talking to you. Because, it works, but hey, variety is the spice of life, right? So let's go ahead and dive into this conversation, but just know that there is awesome stuff coming, so you need to make sure you don't miss it. Let's kick this off. All right, Yogi Clan, welcome back. So, top 5. Who and why are the top 5 YouTubers that I like? Number 1, and this is in no particular order. Number 1 is John Maxwell. John Maxwell is out of Georgia, Chattahoochee Harley, I believe it's called, out of Georgia. He is a Harley tech. And part of his videos he covers is a lot of new products. New product installs, new product reviews. He does do some vlogging. He was down in Daytona. He gets out and about. He's a pretty cool dude, man. And he does a really good job editing. And I enjoy his channel and his content. And he's got a boatload of subscribers. So, but he does a really good job. He works his channel really well. He's real. And he seems just like an all-around pretty cool dude and pretty nice guy. So I enjoy his content and what he brings to the table. The one thing I try to model my channel after is I try to get a little bit more in depth than he does on some of his product installs. Plus, working at the Harley dealer, you get to see all the latest and greatest. I'm Yogi. I have 15 kids. I can't afford the latest and the greatest. So I enjoy his stuff that he brings to the table. And by no means am I going to copy what he does because I can't afford it, But I enjoy his content. I enjoy his product reviews. I enjoy the things that he puts up on his channel. And I continue to watch him, continue to support him. Another one, and this may be a little bit of a curveball, Yami Newb. Yami Newb, maybe it is. Don't know quite how to pronounce that. He has a lot of moto vlogs. He does a lot more towards the sport bike community. But where I discovered him was a video he put out on how to set your helmet up to motovlog. And actually, a lot of the stuff, the equipment that I'm getting is a result of that video. Now, I think the video is was a year or 2 old. So the GoPro that he was using, I don't think you can get it new anymore. That is something you can only buy used. So my GoPro that I wound up getting is a GoPro 5. I wound up stepping a little bit above. I think his video is how to set your helmet up for like under $200 or something like that. But the Tascam recorder that I'm using is because of him. And that should be coming in today. And the way he set up his helmet, he does use a Sony. This is obviously it's not the Sony, it's the Purple Panda. And after we use this for a little while, I may do a review on it. But the Purple Panda comes with a lot of awesome stuff. It comes with like this 10-foot cord. It comes with a dead cat. It comes with a lot of little accessories. But because of him is the whole reason why I decided to set myself up the way I do. But he has a lot of really good content on his channel also. He calls new riders squids. And he has, what's the best bike for a squid? He did a review on super bikes from like the 90s and super bikes from the 80s. And I remember watching that video and commenting going, hey man, you forgot about the Honda Hurricane. And sure enough, the next day he did a video devoted just to the Honda Hurricane. I was like, yeah, right on, man. Because that was one of my favorite sport bikes from when I was a young buck. So Yami Newb, he has a great channel. His editing is off the hook. My editing will probably never reach that skill, but I think he has a team that helps him edit. But his editing is really good. And the enjoyment factor of his channel is really good. Number 3, Black Dragon. Why Black Dragon? Black Dragon has, I don't remember, I heard him say it once, but it's 30 plus years in the motorcycling community. He is not a 1%er, but he is part of the motorcycling set, as he calls it, and he has a lot of very informative videos out there on how to be a motorcycle club president, how to be a sergeant at arms, how to be a prospect, how to be a VP, how to be a road captain. He just has a wealth of information out there. Now, whenever you watch his videos, you can pretty much fast forward through the first 5 minutes. He does a lot of his stuff live. So the first 5 minutes, he's either plugging books that he's written or he's giving shout outs to people who are popping up on the live stream. So you can pretty much fast forward through the first 5 to 7 minutes, but the content of his channel and the points that he's making and the things that he's discussing are, for me, very interesting. So I really enjoy watching his channel so I can get some information from it. Number 4, Shade Tree Surgeon. If you are into YouTube and you've watched motorcycling vlogs or different things, Shade Tree Surgeon is bound to pop. Now he has a little bit of a foul mouth. He likes to cuss, but his stuff's pretty good. And right now he's right in the middle of building, I believe it's a Triumph Rigid. I think he's pretty much done with it, but it was, it's kind of like me. The reason why I like him is because he's very much like me. Not mechanically trained, didn't go to school for it, but you know what? He's willing to step out and experiment and try and see what works and see what doesn't work, and that's really kind of where I am. But I think I have a little bit more wrenching experience than he does. But, he's learning welding. He's learning fabrication, which I haven't really done. I'm more of a mechanical guy doing mechanics. I am not much of a welder. I am not much of a fabricator, but he's trying that. Like the other day I saw a video where he, on his Rigid, the rear brake, it's a manual rear brake. It has a rod that goes from his rear brake pedal to the back rear brake, and the way it was set up, as I don't want to say stock, but the way it was set up looked really awkward. So he wound up fabricating a clip to move that rear brake so it's parallel with the frame to kind of clean up the back end. And you know what? He did it by himself, and he learned how to weld by himself. And he's like, these welds are horrible, but it'll work. And you know what? The welds weren't beautiful, but you know what? The important part is he went out and he did it. He's not afraid to try, not afraid to experiment. And that's kind of where I am with Yogi Cycle Service also. I don't claim to be a master. I don't claim to be skilled. But you know what? You need some oil changes. You need a tire change. You need whatever you need done to your bike. For the most part, I can do it, with the exception of fabrication. I don't do that. But that's kind of what Yogi Cycle Services is all about. I've done all the work on my bike for years. And I've done it on my friends' bikes for years. And I decided to open up the garage so people can come over and I can help them with their bikes. That's what started Yogi Cycle Service. And watching Shade Tree Surgeon kind of reminds me of that. So if you can get past the foul language, awesome channel to watch. But the last one I want to bring to you is a YouTuber who's kind of I don't want to say a new YouTuber, but he's like me. Doesn't have a ton of subscribers. He has a lot more than I do, I believe. Well, actually, I don't think he shows how many subscribers he does. Irregardless, I still think he's a small YouTuber. He's not a big YouTuber. Traveling Tall. This fella is out of Tennessee. Him and his whole family. He's probably about my age, in his 40s if I were to guess, but his parents also ride. They've been riding since like the 60s, and the whole family rides, and he has some pretty good editing. He does a pretty good job, but he brings a lot of really basic content on Harley stuff, like, hey, this is a touring bike, let's go over some of the different things about it, or hey, I got this mod, let me put this on my bike and take you along with me. I don't know, there's just something about him that I really enjoy his channel. I enjoy his editing. I enjoy the thought that he puts into it. And it's entertainment, you know. For me, it's entertainment. And I think he does a really good job with his channel. And man, I hope someday I get to ride with the cat. So, Traveling Tall. I enjoy his show and his channel also. So thank you to those 5 creators out there. I think you all do a wonderful job. I hope someday to have the honor and privilege of meeting you all, and maybe we get to do some bar-to-bar time together. I saw Blockhead and John Maxwell did some bar-to-bar. There's another one, Blockhead. He's pretty good too. But Blockhead and John Maxwell, when they were down in Daytona, did some bar-to-bar time together. And man, and they were talking back and forth when they're seeing us, just having a great old time. You know, John was talking about everything from his kids playing soccer to the new tour pack that he got on the back of his Softail. So I kind of had to giggle when I hear him laugh about his kids playing soccer and how, you know, it takes up his time from being able to edit because the kid's playing soccer. I'm like, dude, right here, man. I got soccer practice tonight and game tomorrow at 2. Right there with you, bro. Right there with you. So it's really kind of encouraging. I really enjoy those 5 YouTubers. So check them out. Check them out, show them some love, you know, throw some comments on their page, and, you know, hopefully they discover someday Yogi Cycle Service also. So thank you for joining me on this little excursion. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because we got some awesome stuff coming. Man, I spent some money getting this video equipment, getting this lavalier mic, getting a recording device. I'm hoping to up my channel and you know, slowly improve it time and time again. I know, will I ever be a famous YouTuber? No, probably not. But you know what? That's okay, because I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm having fun with it, and I want to make steps to progress, and I hope you all see that and realize that and support that. So I will talk to you soon, Yogi Clan. Be safe. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless. Peace.